welcome to the G-Tech Community Stadium for live and exclusive EFL Cup coverage as Brentford take on their local rivals Chelsea by placing the third round of this season's EFL Cup. The whole game coming up live in just over 10 minutes time here, live on JB Sports. A terrific atmosphere, should be a cracker. Good evening everybody, welcome to the G-Tech Community Stadium where Brentford and Chelsea go head to head. Last night we saw an absolute classic between Everton and Brentford, Leicester winning 4-3. Now, I have a slight apology. The sound quality was a bit behind on the coverage last night at Goodison Park. May I speak on behalf of everyone at JB Sports? We are very sorry for that particular fault, but we've sorted it out. Hopefully we've sorted out the sound gremlins tonight, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy the match without any gremlins at all. So again, apologies for last night. But a great atmosphere building up here at the G-Tech. It's a full house. About 19,000 are expected for this game tonight. There's 2,500 Chelsea supporters housed on the far right-hand corner of the ground. So we're all set to go. The teams will be all set to go in a few moments' time. But before the teams come out, we're going to take a short break here, and after that break, the teams will be coming out here at the G-Tech Community Stadium. So stay with us here, live on JB Sports, for Brentford against Chelsea, coming up live next.
European tour starts here. Any questions?
What kind of breakfast is this?
I asked for shredded wheat. Shredded wheat is 100% whole wheat. No other cereal gives you more whole wheat goodness. Hold on, Gasson. He's the one that eats twa around here. Shredded wheat and new shredded wheat, bite-sized, 100% whole wheat.
No other form of energy touches our lives in quite the same way as electricity. No other form of energy brings us so much enjoyment or takes greater care to ensure a constant and safe supply across the nation. No other form of energy can bring such huge resources into operation at the touch of a button. Electricity. Energy for life.
Not all black magic is mumbo-jumbo.
I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Always. I'm trying to give it up, but it's one of those nights. Always lemonade. I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Always lemonade. Always lemonade.
That's a nice rig, sir.
That's not a rug buff. It is a Bedouin birthing blanket. Tradition has it, a powerful aid to fertility.
Great! I'll get me mum one.
The Barclay card, put it away, buff. The Tuareg are an ancient people. They respect only hard cash and hard bargaining.
انت مجنون.
شمالي دك.
جاي من فين انت مش فاهمك. انت مجنون.
Thank you. Boa.
You sound fluent, sir.
We are both fluent, buff. Sadly, in different languages. How much is the rug? It's just amazing. So, where did your Barclay card get you?
Well, it got me reg insured for the next 3 months.
Insurance, Boff. I think I can handle a rug. Ah, smell those Tuareg campfires. Unmistakable. Look, shoot! Push off!
Welcome back to the big match as we join you as I make my way to the commentary box for this big London derby between Chelsea and Brentford here at the GTEC Community Stadium. Great atmosphere, and a local derby is always welcome here. 4-3-3 Thomas Frank, we believe, will play. And Brian Mbeumo and Wissa will be the ones hoping to find the bullets that will buy Brentford another step, they hope, towards Wembley. They've never won the League Cup, Brentford. What a time now to make a statement by knocking out one of the favourites, which is Chelsea. Managed, of course, by Enzo Maresca. And now their play up. Nicholas Jackson will get the nod up front. Jadon Sancho will play behind, but Makelele, Madueke and Kyle Palmer are also threats. And I think it could be a very good game, end-to-end stuff. And if it's anything like we saw at Goodison Park last night, then we could be in for one hell of a fight. Referee tonight is Farah Hagan from Surrey. And off we go. Brentford in the stripes, Chelsea in the blue. It's a great atmosphere. Here's Jensen to Wissa. Well, he goes at the start and almost an opening goal inside, the first 90 seconds. Wissa with a shot, and Robert Sanchez wasn't sure where his bearings were. Well, that would have been a remarkable start. Sancho. Here's Nicola Jackson. Good challenge. Bosley was left with a really good challenge. Palmer to Sancho. Sancho's cross. Jackson's there. Knocks away once more. Damsgaard. Jensen. Wissa. Play on, says the referee. Jensen. Good advantage play by Alam, the referee. And Mbeumo! Knocks it over, but it's a real card for Levi Colwill. Well, he's on a... Well, the big centre-back now is on a real... I need to nothing now because he's in a bit of trouble, really. Damsgaard. Sade. Oh, he did well. Reese is there, the goalkeeper punching. Cornelius Suarez, no guard with a strike! But saved by Sanchez. But it's all Brentford at the moment. Mbeumo now making a good run. Ryan Mbeumo, brilliant save from Sanchez. It's still up in the air, but he gets it a second time. Wissa. It's Cole Palmer. Madueke. Lewis Potter. Jensen. Wissa. All the way, brilliant save. It looked all the odds that Brentford were going to score first there. Jensen. Jensen! And Sanchez having to work overtime in his opening 11 minutes. Giving away, here's Collins. Jensen. Mbeumo. Still playing Mbeumo. Goes in the near post, and what's the referee giving now? Penalty! And Colwell, who's already been yellow carded, is off. Chelsea down to 10 men. This is the challenge. Oh, it looks harsh. Oh, that looks harsh. And like last night, the referee has overreacted. Silly decision. A, to give the penalty, and B, to give a red card. And Mbembo can rub salt into the wound, which he does. 1-0 to Brentford. And Mbembo with a very emphatic penalty, it must be said. And on balance of play, I don't think anyone would argue really on the balance of play that it's what Brentford really deserve, but should they really have been awarded that penalty in the first place? Looks a tough decision, but it is 1-0 Brentford. And whilst I say that Chelsea will be harshly dealt with there by the referee on 2 occasions for Levi Colwell, one can't deny that Brentford, on balance of play, deserved the lead. But I think it was rather a overreaction, A, to give a penalty which didn't look a penalty, and 2, to send off Colwell for a second bookable offence. Here's Sancho now trying to make it 1-1 for Chelsea. Good save. Sancho again. Tries to go for goal this time, but goes wide. So, corner kick. Gusto. Here's Lewis Potter. Sharda, oh, he's got away. And it's 2 against 1. If Brentford play it right, they'll be in. Sharda now has got 2 in the middle. And one of them is Wisa, and he's hit the post, would you believe it? And the ball was the right ball, but Wisa's finish let him down. And he's hit the post, and now suddenly at the other end, we've got Sancho muscled out of it. Here's Damsgaard. Still Damsgaard, all the way, good save. And now another yellow card brandished to Caicedo, and I have to say another harsh decision, because what he was trying to do was actually charge the ball down. Well, he's tricked him there. Well, I'm not sure that's a yellow card offence. Now, he's supposed to have played on then, but the referee, I think he's too quick to stop brandishing cards at this stage. 2 yellows, 3 yellows, 2 for the same player and a red. And now Caicedo. And now from the short corner, there's a chance there for Visa. And Sanchez pats the ball down. But I can tell you now that Enzo Maresca is livid on that touchline at the referee. And look at Brentford, they're coming at Chelsea again. And here's Visa now, he can make it too, and he has! Problem upon problem for Chelsea. The extra man telling for Brentford, it's not their fault the referee's making mistakes. They are playing against a team who are a man short and they will feel harshly done to, but it's nothing that Brentford have done wrong. One must add. But Chelsea severely handicapped in terms of the team being reduced to 10 players. And so it has proved. Gusto. Halfway through the first half, Chelsea find themselves 2 down. Jadon Sancho. Pull back. And the man on loan for Manchester United could not make any inroads there. Mbembo. And again, he's got 2 in the middle. And he's got away. Mbembo. They're queuing up here, Brentford. And this time a Chelsea player went tumbling. And more problems now for Chelsea. But here's Cole Palmer. Now, if anyone could get Chelsea back in it, he could most certainly could. He's been fouled there, but the advantage has been played. And I'm sure the referee will want to revisit it. Jackson! Well saved by Flecken. And yes, a yellow card. So Sepp Vandenberg's the latest name into the referee's notepad. And he now has to watch his step. Something that Levi Colwell didn't really have the opportunity to. And it's not even been a dirty game. Who's Potter? Jensen. Damsgaard. Jensen again. And Fizzer through the centre. Good save, and it's gone wide. Visser on the rebound, nearly making it 3. Good save here from Robert Sanchez, and just done enough to put Visser off on the rebound. Sancho. Jackson. Palmer. Now then, big chance for Chelsea. Can Palmer take it? Yes, he can. The 10 men, the team with a man short, have scored. And Cole Palmer has reduced the arrears to 2-1 now. The Brentford defence was split. And Cole Palmer took his time, weighed up the options. Back came the right foot, swung it, and beat Flecken with aplomb. Game on. 2-1. "35 minutes played. Well, 34 minutes played, I should say. And the game back in the melting pot once again. Sancho. Can Chelsea get it to 2-1 at half-time? They will ill want to concede a third goal. They can ill afford one at this stage. Here's Samsgaard. Still relentless attacking from Brentford. And wide this time. Well, the atmosphere is absolutely sensational. Jensen. Norgard. Damsgaard. Jensen. Jensen! And if it wasn't for the goalkeeper and Robert Sanchez, Brentford could have had a cricket score. And unsurprisingly, Chelsea making a change. Vega coming on for Gusto. Enzo Maresca not happy with the midfield blend. So a corner kick. Jensen. Membo to Jensen. Nothing wrong with that one for Fernandez. Did remarkably well. Here's Sancho. And look at Madwecki, he's in space. Oh, he nearly got there. The Brentford defence just closing time. 5 minutes to half time. 2-1 Brentford, but it's now looking at precariously because Chelsea are going into it more and more. Here's Jackson. It's Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea. He's managed to get it through Flecken. And the team who are a man short are level at 2-2. He hit it straight at the goalkeeper, one must add. Should Flecken have kept that out? Nevertheless, Chelsea are level. And to them and to Nicholas Jackson, that's all that matters. We've got a match with a vengeance here at the G-Tech Community Stadium. And a smashing one at that. And there's still a couple of minutes of the first half to go. The 10 men are level. Sade. Sade! Goal kick. Not far away. Last 30 seconds of what's been a highly competitive EFL Cup tie, and here's Damsgaard. Straight at Robert Sanchez. And 4 added minutes to add to the drama at the end of this first half. Sancho, Manweke, Jackson! And another save, this time Flecken atones for his mistake. And atones well. As the darkness sets in here on West London. Corner came in and Brentford got it out. We've played 2 of the 4 minutes. Goal kick. Very speculative effort that from Nicholas Jackson that time. Mark Flecken at fault surely on the second goal. Second Chelsea goal. Was quite confident that that was going over. Jensen, Norgard, Damsgaard, Jensen, and Mbembo, and Sade scores! Brentford lead again! And Sade, I don't think it's a wise thing for him to celebrate right in front of the Chelsea supporters, but celebrate he does. And his team are in head again. My goodness. It's some cup tie this. Enzo Maresca. Well, it's a first half in the main to forget. Despite the fact that they come from 2 down to 2-2, but now find themselves 3-2 down in a topsy-turvy EFL game, and that was the last kick of the first half. Wow, what a game. There were 2 up, Brentford and coasting, or seemed to be coasting, against 10 men, of course. Then Chelsea got it back to 2-2, and then Sade making it 3-2, and that's the situation here at the end of this first half. 3-2 Brentford at half time.
Conventional wisdom, a sandpit for an ostrich. At the University of Life, we run a different course. Entitled, Who Am I? Pay attention. I may be asking questions.
Black Label. Your best bet for a fuller flavour.
Okay, I'll leave it up to you. It's a great idea, and we'll settle up later. Cheers, Bob. Look after yourself.
flour as cakes.
Hello, I wonder if you can help me.
Yes, we could do that. Fine. What colour would you like the tracksuit? Orange?
Do I not like orange?
Pardon?
Ah, it's just a joke, love. Blue, I think.
I see here it says you deliver.
Oh, that's nice. Good luck from Bobby and Graham.
Roger, Manhattan. Continue descent to flight level 80.
Roger, Heathrow. Descending to FL 80.
Roger, Manhattan. Continue to 2,000 feet. Reduce speed to 170 knots.
Every year, more people choose to fly with British Airways to more countries than with any other airline.
Manhattan is established, leaving 2,000 feet on the glide path.
In fact, every year we bring more people across the Atlantic than the entire population of Manhattan.
Manhattan, you are clear to land.
British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
How on earth did we end up with this heap?
Just get the bags, Boff.
We'll never make that plane, sir.
Nonsense. Our carriage awaits.
Right. We need some cash.
Barclaycard? You're not in Macclesfield now, Boff.
You can use Barclaycard in cash machines all over the world.
Airport?
All you need is your PIN number.
No es mi coche, mano. Yo no te puedo llevar. Además, se arregla con el ruletas.
And thankfully, all the instructions are in English.
Sí, muy bien.
Good. Right then.
Sí.
There we are. Couldn't be simpler.
Okay, let's go.
Well, sir, I managed to...
Come on, Boff. Chop, chop.
Sí.
Ready, sir.
Adiós, amigo.
So, Boff, any cash for that Barclaycard of yours?
Welcome back to the big match as Chelsea, down to 10 men, get the CFL Cup second round tie underway again. We saw 5 goals in the first half. Chelsea attacked the goal to our right with Palmer, and an easy save for Flecken at the start. We saw a 5-goal throw in the first half. Well, we've seen more in the second. And Bembo now, right at the start. Dam's got his space! Well put down the air by Robert Sanchez. And the second half starting in the same way as the first half did. End to end. And Madwecki through. Is it 3-3? Madwecki! Oh, what a chance! And Enzo Maresca knows it. Madwecki straight through and contrived to hit it 20 rows back into the stand when it should have been 3-3. Madwecki again, and a good save by Flecken. Javier's going to come on. Carvalho already on for Brentford, as you can see. There he is. And Chelsea and Maresca are about to make their change. Romeo Lavia replaces Moses Caicedo, who's had a nightmare. Carvalho's first job is to take the corner, and it's too close to Flecken. And Membo. Cucurella's the defender now. He gets back well. Oh, but he's given it straight to Wissa. And he's been punished. What was Cucurella doing? That was just absolutely brainless from the defender. And Wissa restores Brentford's 2-goal cushion. brainless in the extreme. 4-2 to the Bees. Thomas Frank is enjoying life down on that touchline below me. And how crucial will that Madweke chance prove to be now? That goes in, it's a different ball game. Madweke going through, yellow card surely. Referee deciding to book Nathan Collins. It was a yellow card. Can't be too certain it was a red card. We'd have to check a replay to find out. Here it is now. They were covering defenders, and I think that was a fair decision from the referee. He's not happy. He wanted a red card. I know him always. Palmer goes short. Lavia! What a reaction save by Mark Flecken. If truth be told, he hit it straight at the keeper, but still he had to react well. Corner kick. Towards the near post this time. Chelsea still. Ahmed shot comes in. Brilliant save. And hooked out. You get the feeling it's not going to be Chelsea's night. Damsgaard. Risa. Another one for Brentford would surely seal it. And here goes Damsgaard. One defender to beat. And he beat him all right, but the goalkeeper stood up to the shot. But not a good throw. And Wisa is in. And again, side netting. I thought it had gone in actually. I could hear the rippling of the net. But as you see on the replay, and so I see, it is side netting, not in the back of the net. My word, it's been a rip-roaring 59 minutes of cup tie excitement. Here's Lewis Potter. Damsgaard. Carvalho. Two in the middle. If he gets his head up, and he does, oh dear me. We're going to see Damsgaard replaced by Vitaly Janelt. Collins. So Brentford ringing the changes. Half an hour to play. Here's Rita. Rita! Sanchez is keeping Chelsea in this game. And in the EFL Cup as well. Sancho to Jackson. Madweke was free and Jackson just could not get his head up or play the pass quickly enough. King Lewis Potter. Carvalho. This is rugby football. Peter! That will do it surely for Brentford. Vita sends Brentford into the next round of the Carabao Cup competition, and Chelsea will exit for the first time in a very long time at the second round stage. What a cool finish. 5-2. Well, Chelsea's season just could not get any worse, could it? It's been a night from hell for Enzo Maresca, but a night from heaven for Thomas Frank and for Brentford. And they might not even finish at 5. Because they're on the attack again, they're off again with Lewis Potter. Jensen. And Membo! Goalkeeper parried and did well. Given away to Rissa. Carvalho. And Rissa again! Good save. Well, it's been rip-roaring 67 minutes of high-octane cup tie excitement. And still we go on, and another 22 of it to go. Here's Jackson. Did well to get the corner under the circumstances. He was on his own, isolated. And did well. Here comes the corner, flicked on.
This is a message for Tyler Berry. That's Tyler Berry. Can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
To me. And the flag has stayed down. It's Visser. Out comes the goalkeeper. He's loved him. And in! It's a hat-trick for Visser. And what a way to crown it. He takes the applause. The flag quite rightly stayed down. Sanchez came a mile off his line. And Visser said, thank you very much. I think I'll lob you. And lobbing he did. And the Brentford fans, even before the ball had bounced into the net, knew it was there. (6-2). He has completed a hat-trick in the most spectacular fashion. And here's Madueke, who are beleaguered and now beaten Chelsea, and there's still 18 minutes of this to play. Collins intercepts. Jan out. They're not stopping at 6, I suspect. And Visser again, he couldn't get another one. Oh, yes he can. He's got 4 and Brentford had 7. And I think he's happy. But what a chasing in night that Chelsea and their supporters, for all their successes they've had over the last 20 years. It's a night they'll not forget, and for all the wrong reasons. Maybe there was a suspicion of offside, maybe against him, but even so, you play to the whistle, and he won't care. Thomas Frank. 7-2. Let that sink in. 7-2. And still a quarter of an hour list to play. Well, it's been a remarkable 2 nights of EFL Cup football. And this is the standard now we've come to expect. And Jan out! Robert Sanchez to the rescue. Bambo at the corner. Collins is up, looking to get in at a piece of the action. John out. Oh, good save. And Brentford looking for 8. At the moment it's a challenge for Chelsea to keep it at 7. And the goalkeeper somehow has kept that header out. And that Brentford as well, I think there might have been a defender on the line, and he may have collided with the netting. And Madueke's West at 3-2 has really proved quadruply costly for Chelsea. At 3-2, they were definitely in with a shout. 4 goals down, 7-2 down. There is not a Bob Hope or no hope of getting into this game now. They're out of the EFL Cup and going out with a real whimper. Visser in this second half has totally destroyed them with 4 goals. He's just unplayable. He truly has. Madueke now. Chelsea have got to keep on playing until the last whistle. Here he goes, and the goalkeeper has stayed low. Has stayed well rather from point blank range. And then the shot goes wide. And a header in fact goes wide from the cross. From Nicholas Jackson. Well, it's a match that those who have been present at the G-Tech Community Stadium will never forget for a very, very long time. Madueke. Here's Vandenberg. That's out. Lavia. And here's Cole Palmer. If he had got through and scored, it would have been nothing but scant consolation for Chelsea. Ryan Mbembo. Norgard. Jan Elt. This is fabulous stuff. Carvalho. Crosses deep. And go the heads, and Sanchez is there. So 3 minutes, and Chelsea will be finally put out their misery. And a yellow card for Enzo Fernandez adds to the frustration for them. This is certainly the result of the round from Brentford, there's no doubt about that. And Chelsea really have only themselves to blame for what's gone wrong tonight. And Enzo Maresca has got a job to do now to get them back firing in the league. Another shot comes in. And another yellow card. And this time it's for Cole Palmer. Oh, petulance. Absolute petulance. Pinnock. Jan Elt. Well, I think that's quite ridiculous. 7 added minutes when the game has already been won, and Chelsea have got Bob hope or no hope of pulling back 4 goals in the allotted time. I think everyone in Sundry just wants the game over with. Brentford to start celebrating a very good victory over their neighbours. The fact that they're going through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup competition. And Chelsea for it to be over, and with the damage inflicted at 7, and Robert Sanchez again having to prove his worth. It's been a chasing inexperience. But what entertainment have we seen tonight? And the last 2 nights, header one. I tell you, if I were the goalkeeper, but the referee allowing it to go on. 3 of the 7 left. And Sanchez just kicks down the field. And it's going to go for a goal kick to Brentford on the goalkeeper. Already as a start with this. Well, Mark Fleckham will be a relief man. His mistake left Chelsea in for 2-2. And it looks as if we were going to have a close old contest. But with Riesel's 4-goal blast has removed that necessity. Now then, Jackson with a chance here. Good tackle. Well, it looked a good tackle from where I was sitting, but the referee said penalty. That looks harsh against Vandenberg, I have to say. Does he get the ball? Yes, he does. And Thomas Frank is livid. And I have every sympathy with him. Now Chelsea have a chance to score a 3rd. It's scant consolation, of course, if Cole Palmer can take this away. And he hasn't! Flecken has saved. And maybe, just maybe, on the balance of that decision, justice has been done. Brilliant save. Nothing wrong with the penalty, just supreme goalkeeping. We'll see. But endeavours get a corner, shot comes in, well saved by Flecken. None of it's going to matter in the grand scheme of things, because there goes the final whistle, and what a famous result for Brentford Football Club. A quadruple for Frisa, keeps the match ball. In fact, he got 5. He added 1 in the first half as well. 5 goals for Wissa. And in the end, Brentford are through to the third round. Winners over Chelsea.
We're gonna miss our flight.
Don't worry. You'll catch your plane.
You missed one.
Better fly.
Over the last 2 years, everyone at British Airways has been trained in the art of putting people first. We seem to have taken it to heart. No wonder British Airways is the world's favorite airline.
Okay, I'll leave it up to you. It's a great idea, and we'll settle up later.
Cheers, Bob. Look after yourself.
Clara's Cakes.
Hello, I wonder if you can help me.
Yes, we could do that. Fine. What colour would you like the tracksuit? Orange?
Do I not like orange?
Pardon?
Ah, it's just a joke, love. Blue, I think. I see here it says you deliver.
Oh, that's nice. Good luck from Bobby and Graham.
If it didn't exist, you'd have to invent it.
That's a nice rig, sir.
That's not a rug buff. It is a Bedouin birthing blanket. Tradition has it, a powerful aid to fertility.
Great! I'll get me mum one.
The Barclay card, put it away, buff. The Tuareg are an ancient people. They respect only hard cash and hard bargaining.
انت مجنون.
شمالي دك دك.
جاي من فين انت مش فاهمك. انت مجنون.
Thank you. Boa.
You sound fluent, sir.
We are both fluent, buff. Sadly, in different languages. How much is the rug?
So, where did your Barclay card get you?
Well, it got me reg insured for the next 3 months.
Insurance, buff. I think I can handle a rug. Ah, smellers, Tuareg campfires. Unmistakable. Look, shoot, push off.
I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Always. I'm trying to give it up, but it's one of those nights. Always lemonade. I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Always lemonade. Always lemonade.
Welcome back to the G-Tech Community Stadium, where we've just seen a 7-goal salvo, and Chelsea have been knocked out of the League Cup this season. The first high-profile casualty, and it's gone, and Chelsea are on the receiving end, beaten 7-2 by their local rivals tonight, Brentford. A real chastening night for any Chelsea fan, that is for sure. We'll be bringing you all the results from this particular round. Of course, we saw Leicester knock out Everton last night, which was unbelievable in itself, considering that there was 2 men sent off in that match, obviously, and Leicester got a late winner to win 4-3. But this is probably topped it. Another 7 goal. We've got nine goals tonight. We've had a lot of 9-goal thrillers this year, haven't we? And it's been unbelievable in terms of how we've seen this as a spectacle so far this season, and that has to come from everyone involved. A terrific performance. Apologies for the picture quality at this moment in time. Hopefully we can rectify that soon. Anyway, let's bring up all the results from this second round of the EFL Cup. Reading 0, West Ham 0. West Ham winning on penalties there. Stockport 3, Cardiff 2, Walsall 2, Barrow 3, Salford 1, Wrexham 2. There's plenty of pages to get through tonight, so obviously bear with us. Birmingham 1, Plymouth 2, Sheffield United win on penalties against Southampton. Bournemouth beat Lincoln on penalties after a 1-1 draw, and Crawley knock out Bristol City after a 2-2 draw down in Sussex. And the next page, plenty of penalty shootouts going up and down the country this year. Luton Town 2, Leyton Orient 1, Norwich 1, Fulham 3, Bolton 2, Bradford 1, and Burnley are through 3-0 winners over Stevenage this evening. Everton 3, Leicester 4, you saw last night. Fleetwood 1, Leeds 2, QPR 1, Carlisle 0, Ipswich 1, Coventry 3, Preston beaten at Crystal Palace, Exeter 0, Doncaster 1, Nottingham Forest winning on penalties after a 2-2 draw, Millwall 2, Huddersfield 1. And now we'll go on to the penultimate page of results. In just a second. Brentford 7, Chelsea 2, you've just seen. Spurs 2, Blackpool 0, Cambridge 2, Peterborough 1, and Newport 1, Wolves 2. And finally, the last page, Charlton 2, Burton 0. There you go. Then that's and now the draw has been made. Bournemouth play Manchester United. Spurs take on Wolves. Crystal Palace are at home to Burnley. QPR face Manchester City. There are 4 pages on this particular section. West Ham against Arsenal, that's going to be one of our live matches. Leeds against Coventry. Bolton against Crawley. Newcastle v Barrow. Cambridge against Charlton. Plymouth Argyle against Leicester City. Sheffield United take on Millwall. And Liverpool play Nottingham Forest. And finally, Doncaster against Stockport. Luton Town against Wrexham. Fulham against Brentford, and another live match that we'll be covering next month on JB Sports will be Brighton against Aston Villa. That will be our second live match. And speaking of which, we've got the world's greatest rugby league prize coming to JB Sports in not too distant future. Yes, the Rugby League is back, and we've got all the live Champions Challenge Cup games. We start with Castleford Tigers against Oldham. That's on November. This Sunday coming, we've got England against Denmark from Villa Park in an international friendly. Join us then at Villa Park, Birmingham. And then in a couple of weeks, live from Nebworth, we've got Prince Nassim Hamed against Mickey Ward for the World Featherweight Championship. But here, Brentford score 7 and complete a miserable night for Chelsea, who will also later on miss a penalty. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.